Hello, good evening, everyone. Good evening. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? If you can hear me, let me know in the comments. Let me know. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Good evening, everybody. Can you all hear me? If you can hear me, I'd like to know in the comments, please. Awesome, awesome. Good evening. I hope you're all doing well. You're all welcome to tonight's session. You're all welcome to tonight's session. We are not going to be spending too much time on the session tonight. yeah, we are not going to be spending so much time on tonight's session tonight. We are just here to give you an update as to what's going to be going on, what's going to be happening with Sylvastar Academy now that you have all, completed, the all this training, as the members of the Pioneer Cohort. Okay, so tonight you're going to be getting feedback on, you're going to be informed about the plans we have for you. We're going to be telling you, informing you about the properties that we have available, the packages we have for you, and all of that. So on the session tonight, we have the head of the real estate arm, that's head of Sylvastar Residences here on board with us. We're going to be having him join us on screen momentarily. Yeah, so you're all welcome. And once again, I'd like to congratulate everyone for successfully completing the program, the training we had. I think that was last week, right? We had quite a number of persons who attended physically. So congratulations to you guys. Welcome to the real estate industry as realtors. Okay, you're not just ordinary realtors; you're now certified realtors, right? I hope you are already uh, volume. Okay, can you hear me? Can you hear me better now? Please let me know. Can you hear me better? Okay. Okay, I hope you can hear me now. I hope it's better now. I just had to make a few changes this week. So yeah, you're all welcome. Without much further ado, I am just going to bring on stage. Yeah. So before I bring our guest on stage, let me just share my screen here. I'm just going to go ahead and show you what we have for you. Right now, we have what we call the 90 days Realtor Development Plan for Sylvastar Academy, right? For all the students, all the candidates who have successfully completed our training at Sylvastar Academy. This is a program that we have compiled, we have brought together. We have seen that there is a need for specific skills. We've seen that a number of people who have actually gone through the academy, they are newbies to the real estate industry. So what we have done is we have actually crafted this training for the next 90 days, for the next 3 months, right? We've crafted this program such that you get used to you begin to build skills that will actually help you in the real estate industry. So let me just share my screen. Yeah, so Sylvastar 90-day realtor development plan. Again, it is for all those who have completed their training with Sylvastar Academy, right? So just a brief about Sylvastar Academy. We are the training arm of Sylvastar Residences, established with one core mission, that is to empower, to nurture, and to equip individuals to succeed as professional. Okay. Yeah, our vision is to build a network of self-driven, highly skilled realtors who will not just represent Sylvastar residency, but also drive, exponential sales growth, representing the brand with pride and professionalism. We want you to actually represent not just Sylvastar brand, but whatever brand you're trying to represent, even your personal brand as an individual, right? As a realtor, right? With professionalism, with excellence, with finesse. Now we put together this plan to simulate real-world success patterns, okay, in a guided and measurable format. So now this 90-day program is one that has been developed because we've seen that, okay, as someone entering the industry, as someone entering the market, right, there is a specific, a somewhat predictable journey you have to go through, right, in order to actually begin to make it basically in the industry, right? So what we've done is this program, this 3 months time, is where we are supporting you, we are mentoring you, basically, we're training you, we're doing all the needed guides, to simulate real world experiences. Now, the key reasons for this structure is for focus. 3 months is a short enough time to stay motivated, but not so long, and it's long enough to actually produce tangible results, right? For momentum, regular wins within 30 days. Now, we've divided these 90 days into 3 quarters, into 3 months, right? So for each month, every period of 30 days, there are measurable tasks. You have deliverables, what you're meant to actually do, even down to actually closing your deals, making sales, right? We have all of that. By the time we get to that point, we will see it. Then skill building, progressively layering. We've layered learning to ensure that you actually grow step by step without feeling overwhelmed, right? In a step by step thing, again, we're supporting you, we're journeying with you all through the process, right? Then sales results, immediate, application of, the skills to ensure, faster client acquisition and higher property closure, so that, you're not just learning, you are also beginning to make money out of what you are learning, right? I hope you can still hear me. Please, if you can still hear me, let me know in the comments. If you can hear me, just put in the comments 90 days, 90 days, 90 days. Let me see. I'm just need to know that you are following me. If you can, let me see 90 days in the comments. 90 days, 90 days. Are you there? Are we there? Great, great. Deborah says 90 days. Daniel Akada, 90 days. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much for your responses. Thank you. Okay, good. This goes to show that I'm not, just speaking to myself here, right? So this is a 90-day overview, right? The overview for the plan that we have for you now. In the first month, that's the first 30 days, the day 1 to 30. This is the foundation phase. Here you're learning, things like personal branding for realtors, social media management, Canva, to design simple tools, because in today's day and age, in today's era, in today's economy, there is no way you can talk about, branding or personal branding, any form of corporate branding, without actually putting out content, good quality content, infographics and the likes, right? Without, it's now a must. You must be willing to put out content. So that's why we have said, okay, one of the first things you need to do is to build a content base, right? So that's why you see, we were prioritizing the social media management, being able to actually manage your social media handles, starting from Instagram, Facebook, those are the most popular ones, right? Putting out visual content that is actually appealing. We're going to be taking you through our property listing so that you can actually get used to the properties that we have and Sylvastar Residences. Okay, content creation for client attraction, how to actually come up with content strategies that will actually, attract clients, that positions you as an expert, right? Because people only want to deal with experts. Nobody wants to do business, of like 100 and what million naira, what millions of naira, right, with the newbie, right? So what we're looking to do is, throughout this process, we are going to be, we're going to be starting with this content creation for client acquisition, client attraction, and then basic video editing using CapCut, because again, content, right? You should be able to produce content no matter how basic your phone camera is. You should still be able to come up with something. We're going to be sharing with you strategies with which you can use to come up with your content calendar, content strategies, and all of that, right? Then another thing is your deliverables for the first month, right? Yeah, so for your deliverables for the first month, you're going to be setting up and optimizing your real estate social media profiles. Again, positioning yourself on the internet as a realtor. Okay, people want to see you as a realtor. So you have to set up and optimize your social media handles, your profiles as a real estate realtor. Then post at least 10 real estate content, list 5 properties for sale. Let people know that at least 5 properties are available for sale, that they can reach out to you for these 5 properties. I mean, you can do up to 10, you can do 100, you can do all of our properties, right? But at the very least, you should be actively putting out 5 properties for sale. And then within the first month, you should be able to close out your first client, at least 1 client. I mean, 30 days is a long period of time. So in this month, you should have closed at least 1 client who has purchased, a property from you. Now, in the second lap of 30 days, that's the execution phase. Now you have learned, you've positioned, you've prepared, and all of that. Now you begin to actually execute what you have been putting together, right? So this is where we're looking at your Facebook and Instagram ads for realtor, lead generation, and CRM basics, prospecting and networking. When you go, how do you actually introduce yourself, how do you position yourself, how do you take presentations and all of that, they all come into this category. And then, we'll be diving a bit more into real estate legal and compliance production, right? So the laws, the legalities of real estate. I know we took that, I think on day 2 of the program, of the 3 and 4 days training, right? But we'll be looking a bit more into that. We'll have experts come to talk to you about all of that, right? Deliverables is to launch at least 1 Facebook, Instagram ad campaign, right? So for the winners, you already have your ad voucher, so your first ads are covered basically. For others, you have to put in a bit of cash. So actually, again, to make money, you gotta spend some money, right? So at the very least, from the commission you must have made from day 1, from month 1, you should be able to, carve out a bit to actually help you run your very first ad campaign. Again, we're going to be running you through training so that your ads actually convert, right? Then attend 1 real estate networking event, okay? We'll be having in-house event for specific people, but however, whether or not you attend the in-house one, source for events outside. You can use platforms like Eventbrite, amongst others, to actually source for real estate networking events so that you can actually, it's a very simple thing. Go on eventbrite.com, you'll see, just select by where you are. It could be online also, real estate, so that the industry real estate, and you can always, go in network, how to actually network, how to establish and sustain valuable relationship. We'll be looking at that. So you must attend at least 1 real estate networking event within the next 30 days, right? Then conduct 2 sales consultation and close at least 1. You see, it's very easy, right? Month 1, we say close at least 1 sales client. Month 2, we say close at least 1 more sales client, right? So in this 1 more client, right? So in these 2 months, you've been able to close, come on, how lazy can you get, right? You've been able to close 2 clients, right? But month 3, that's where more work is going to be. This is where we're looking at advanced content strategy. Now we are going heavy on you. You have to start building consistency. You have to start, creating your content and, coming up with strategies to actually come up with more impactful content. For the first 2 months, we were allowing you use, produce maybe not so great or average quality content. Now we're saying, okay, it's time for you to start investing more in your gear, to start producing more better content, right? This is where we begin to teach you storytelling for sales, but teach you negotiation mastery, client management for repeat business, to actually maintain. So some people, what some people do is when they close their person, they just abandon that person, forgetting that what you want is for your customers to, at the end of the day, become your brand ambassadors. They should be willing to talk to others about your brand without you even having to tell them. You understand? So that is what you want to do. So how to actually manage the relationship, how to sustain the relationship to such a point, building long-term personal brand, all of that will be covered. Deliverables is you must publish at least 3, publish 3 client success stories. So in a month, you must publish at least 3 client success stories. Let the world know that you've been able to actually help others build, you've been able to help others procure landed properties. Okay, set a CRM tracking system, close at least 2 more clients, and then grow a personal real estate database. You see, this program, this entire process is step by step. It's there to help even the beginner start from the point where you're just starting out building the personal brand, getting things started to the point where they are now growing database, right? So some additional components of this program, we have monthly check-ins, live check-in sessions. Now, for the we have 2 tiers of Mr. Dave is going to talk about that shortly, but we have 2 tiers of our realtors, okay, at Sylvastar Academy, at Sylvastar Residences. So we have 2 tiers. We have the basic tier and we have the premium tier. Now, for this is in programs like this that actually the differences will really be noticeable. Okay, again, we'll talk about that in depth shortly. But for the monthly check-in sessions, Q&A and coaching, the way everybody is now on YouTube, this will be live for everyone to have access to, right? However, it's not just going to be like this. For those in the premium tier, we're going to be having you in a closed Zoom or Google Meet room where will be, you get the chance to interact, ask questions, have whereas for others who are not on the for others who are on the basic tier, right, of the Realtor network, they only get to connect on what do you call it now, on YouTube. Okay, so one thing you really want to do is to make sure that you are actually on there on the premium tier as soon as possible. Okay, then you have the progress leaderboards and awards, networking opportunity within the Sylvastar community, client testimonial, referral systems, and all of this. And so all of these components, they are extras, they are also integrated into the program that we have for you, right? So you see, expected impact is such that what we're saying that Sylvastar Academy isn't just a training program; it's a full-scale realtor development engine. We're designed to turn interested prospects into trained professionals who close deals and grow Sylvastar's market share. Right? We talked about the real estate share in Nigeria, right? We have our own share, and you are the ones to actually, you get your share, we get our share, and everyone lives happy. Okay, so we're saying we're going to be equipping you realtors with market-ready skills, drive consistent client leads through strategic marketing, improve closing rates through skill negotiations and client handling, generate measurable property sales within the first 90 days. So at the end of this 90-day period, you can choose to also, even be mentors in our community such that, you can start, from the next cohort, you can actually begin to begin to show others the ropes. Okay, so for the action plan, this is it. Okay, so we currently have an LMS system that has been created. We have a learning pad that has been created. For those on the premium tier, I'm sure some of you already have access to that. Some of you, your access was granted just this evening. You might have received a mail. If not, click on the link you got and then sign in again. For everyone else, however, and even your ERP as well, I'm sure you already have access to your ERP. You've already logged in. So for everyone, the link to the ERP, that's your customer management, where you get to track your sales, your commissions, and all of that. The link for that will be shared on the group after the session tonight. So by that'll be by 8 p.m. or latest 8:30, right? That link is going to be shared. Just create your account on there. Now, if you're on the free tier, we'll also give you some courses to take, for your learning to continue. However, for those on the premium tier, you're the ones, your learning path has already been created on Allison. These are programs created by professionals. You also get your certificate from Allison. If you want to pay for it, you can do that. Learning management system, life coaching, community platforms, and all of these things will be going on as planned. So we are building a sales army, not just training students. Like I said, this means we are coaching you with not only skills but on the mindset and action taking. In a lot of places that you go, they train you, they teach you, but there's no proper guidance to actually translate the knowledge you've earned into spendable cash, right? But what we're doing at Sylvastar Academy is totally different. We actually want you to translate what you've learned into money in your account, money in your pocket. Okay, so rewarding action, even if early mistakes happens, because our focus is so long as you're able to take action, you should be you should be rewarded for it, because a lot of people don't take action, right? So you should be rewarded for it, even if you do make mistakes. You should be supported, guided, such that those mistakes those mistakes don't repeat themselves. Okay, so these are the Sylvastar Realtor network benefits. However, like I said, Mr. Dave is going to speak more on this during his session. I hope he's on right now. Just bring him on. Yeah. So yeah, for the basic tier, the commission is slightly different. Access to learning programs, like I said, for those in the basic tier, you actually get you actually get, the basic learning course or learning path. Whereas for those on the premium tier, you get the complete learning process, complete learning package, access to monthly check-ins, like I said, YouTube Live versus Google Meet, free site inspection for everyone, access to the company's ERP, like I said, the link for that will be pre-dropped on the group at the end of this session. You also become, now we don't want to just focus on only the residency arm of Sylvastar Group. Okay, we also have the other. You also get a chance to become distributors in the other arms if you are the other subsidiaries rather for Sylvastar Group if you actually want to. So, Mr. Dave, I wonder, are you here with us? Are you ready for us? Okay, so you see, this journey is one that we are excited. We are we are super excited to actually have you with us. To journey embark on this journey with you, right? So we only hope, we hope that you will actually take advantage of this as much as is possible. Okay, Mr. Dave, are you here? Okay, great. Hi, good evening.
Hi, good evening, Martin. Good evening.
Yeah, hi. So we're going to be having Mr. Dave now. He's going to talk more about the Realtor network, right, as well as the property listings and the guides on how you can get more information. A lot of people have been asking for information about our properties, how you can actually start selling, the value, the what do you call it now, the benefits of these properties and all of that. So all of it, Mr. Dave is going to be speaking on all of that right now. So Mr. Dave, over to you.
Thank you, Martin. Thank you. Good evening, everybody. Please, if you can hear me, just comment. Comment you can hear me. Just comment you can hear me if you can hear me. If you can hear me, comment you can hear me so we can quickly address this. Okay. Deborah said not to audible. Dominion, you can hear me. Timothy, you can hear me. Good. Okay. Uchenna can hear me. Yes, sure. Ben can hear me. Thank you. Chochi, you can't hear me. Okay. I think I'll be a bit audible. Yes, I think it's better now. Yeah, I think it's better now. Right? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Is it better now? Is it better? Is it better now? Let me know if it's better in the comment section. Let me know if it's better. Okay, so I think you're saying poor network. All right, it's better now. It's better now. Let's get down to business. All right, Martin actually spoke about the two tiers we have. The two tiers, the basic and the premium tiers. The basic and the premium tiers. He displayed it on the screen, but I'm going to further buttress about these two tiers. Good. Yeah, from the screen you see we have the basic and the premium tiers, and they have distinguishing factors. We have about 12 benefits here. We have about 12 benefits here. The basic tier actually limited to some of these benefits. The basic tiers are limited to some of these benefits, while the premium tier has complete access to all of these benefits. The first one is commission. For commission, the basic tiers will earn just 6%, while the premium tier will earn 10%. And this premium tier are the ones that are registered. The other day at the office, we spoke about the registration, where you get to pay some amount to get access to some of these benefits. For the commission, like I said, 6% for basic and 10% for the premium tier. And then for access to training programs, those on the basic tier will only get basic trainings, while those on the premium tier will get complete training programs. Yes. And the third one is access to monthly check-ins and discussions. Of course, when we're having these monthly discussions and all that, those on the premium tier will connect via the Google Meet, where they can get to share opinions, come live, display videos, and talk about stuff. While those on the basic tier will actually connect via YouTube and just air their views and opinion through the comment section on YouTube. And the fourth one is free site inspections. Of course, the basic and the premium all have access to the site inspections. For access to companies, ERP and property listing database, yes, both basic and premium have access to that. The sixth one is become Sylvastar Food Starch Distributor. Food Starch is one of the products of Sylvastar Group, of course. So both the basic and premium and tier have access to the common distributors of this particular product. And we have access to e-copy flyers and marketing materials. Yes, both the basic and the premium tier have access to this package. And then the eighth one here is access to print copy flyers and marketing materials. Now, these are physical copies, hard copies of marketing materials. The basic tier, those on the basic tier do not have access to this. Only those on the premium tier have access to these physical copies of the marketing materials like flyers and the likes of that. Only those on the premium tier have access to this. And the next one is access to monthly in-house trainings and events. Access to trainings and events. Those on the basic tier do not have access to trainings and events. Only those on the premium tier have access to our trainings and events. And then we have access to monthly sales challenge, bonuses, and recognition. Those on the basic tier do not have access to this. Only those on the premium tier have access to this package. And then the next one we have become Sylvastar Group distributors. Those on the basic tier do not have access to this, completely do not have access to this entirely. But those on the premium tier have complete and entire access to this particular package. The last one here, the last one on this list is access to Sylvastar Group partner discounts. Yes, Sylvastar Group partner discounts. Those on the basic tier do not have access to this. Only those on the premium tier have access to this particular package. And there's something that is not on this list I'm going to talk about. There's something we are working on currently. It's called the ad loan, and only those on the premium package, the premium tier, who are our best sellers, have access to ad loans. And how does this work? You get to apply for loan and get loan from Sylvastar Residences to run ads. It could be Facebook ads, it could be Instagram ads, it could be Facebook, Instagram, whatever ads you want to do. Sylvastar gives you a loan to run these ads, and when you actually make sale or something, we get to take back the loan. It's actually an interest-free loan. It's actually an interest-free loan where you get to access this facility to actually run ads. And then when you make sale, you get to pay. But only those on the premium tier have access to the ad loans. Only those on premium package have access to this loan. One other benefit of joining the premium tier is okay, that will be communicated on the group. Do we have any question regarding this before I move to the next thing? Any question about this? Any question? Okay. You can keep your questions for now if you don't have any. Probably before the end of this whole session, questions might pop up. Let's talk about Sylvastar product, Sylvastar Residences, our estates. That's the next thing we'll talk about now. That's the next thing we'll talk about now. So our properties, our property listing. Currently, we have 11 estates across Abuja. 11 estates across Abuja. And I'm going to be listing all of them. Meanwhile, full information about these properties, these projects, in terms of videos, flyers, brochures, whatever information pertaining this project will be shared on the platforms. You will even get access to it from your ERP dashboards. It will also be shared on the WhatsApp group for everybody to get access to this information. Meanwhile, I'll briefly talk about the estates. I'll briefly talk about them. We have, like I said, we have 11. Currently have 11 estates across Abuja. And the first one I'll talk about here is Sylvastar Grandeur Estate. Sylvastar Grandeur Estate. Katampe, that's located in Katampe, just behind Paradise Valley Zibazid Estate in Katampe. Yes, what we're doing there, we're selling both estate lands and, of course, off-plan projects. Off-plan projects includes block of flats, terrace duplexes, semi-detached duplexes, fully detached duplexes. These are the property types we have in that estate. We even have the 7-bedroom villas in that same estate, Katampe, Sylvastar Grandeur Estate, Katampe, just behind the Paradise Valley Zibazid Estate. The next one is Sylvastar Redwood Estate. Sylvastar Redwood Estate, that is located just behind the Nizamia Turkish Hospital. And what do we have there? Just 9 units of 4-bedroom terrace duplexes with an attached BQ behind. Those that were present at the general inspection and graduation ceremony actually visited the site. I explained it to everybody there. It's just 9 units of 4-bedroom terrace duplexes with an attached BQ. Sylvastar Redwood Estate, just behind Nizamia Turkish Hospital, Umbora Lifecamp District. The next estate I will talk about is Sylvastar Nexus Estate. Sylvastar Nexus, located in Jahi, just not far from Bon Hotel Octagon. Yes, Sylvastar Nexus. Sylvastar Nexus. It's actually a block of flat projects. The block of flat contains houses, 1-bedroom apartment, 2-bedroom apartment, 3-bedroom and 4-bedroom apartment respectively, as well as commercial spaces on the ground floor. The project has an underground parking lot. Yes, a basement car park. It has a lot of facilities. All information will be shared, like I said. The next estate I'll talk about is Sylvastar Station Group Estate. Now, for Sylvastar Station Group Estate, we have 2, phase 1 and phase 2. Sylvastar phase 1, Sylvastar Station Group Estate phase 1, and then phase 2, located at Idu after the train station, just beside Urban Shelter, right there in Idu. Those that came for the inspection, actually, we visited that place. We saw phase 1, and work has started in phase 1 already. We're selling estate plots there, ranging from 200 square meter to 250, 400, 500. Blocks of flat projects are also there. The blocks of flats are off-plan projects. while estate plots are also available for sale. And like as we speak, work is ongoing at that site speedily. Yes, speedily. And then the next one I'll talk about phase two. Station Grove is there too, right at Idu. Opposite is also opposite phase one, Station Grove. And then we have Sylvastar Fortress Estate, located right there in Idu as well, after the train station, just beside the Army Estate, just behind the Army Estate. That's Fortress Estate. And what we have there also estate plots. And we also have the 3-bedroom block of flat project off plan for that one. And then we have Sean and Heaven Estate. Sean and Heaven Estate, located at Sabonugbe, after just behind Trade Mall. We have Sylvastar, Sean and Heaven Estate. Yes, we're also selling estate plots there. We have 250 square meters and 400 square meters, respectively, in the estate plots. We have the Sylvastar Gateway Estate, Kuje. Sylvastar Gateway Estate, Kuje. We also have estate. We visited there on that inspection day. We visited that estate at Kuje. We have estate plots currently selling out there, and these plots ranges from 200 square meters to 250, 350, 300, 400, and 500 square meters, respectively. Yes. We also have the Sylvastar Railview Estate. Railview Estate is located in Edu. Yes, Edu after the train station. Where that estate is very good for land banking. Yes, very good for land banking. We also have estate plots ranging from 200 to 250 to 400, 500, 600. We also have block of flat plots available at the estate. And we have Sylvastar Nova Court. Sylvastar Nova Court, Kubwa FO1. Sylvastar Nova Court Estate, Kubwa FO1. Yes, that's where the estate is located. We have estate plots there also selling from 250 square meters to 450 square meters, respectively. There, that's Sylvastar Nova Court Estate, Kubwa FO1. And then we have Sylvastar Greenwood Estate, Sylvastar Greenwood Estate, Apple, Sylvastar Greenwood Estate, Apple. We have estate plots currently selling there as well, ranging from 200 to 250 to 400 and thereabout. So like I said earlier, every information pertaining all our estates will be sent across on the platform, ranging from the 3D videos, 3D pictures, current stage of development, flyers, every single information about all our projects will be sent across to your ERP systems and also the WhatsApp platform. It will be sent across. Do we have any question? Let me take questions now. Any question? Any question? Emmanuel Okafo is okay. You have interest-free loan. You are more particular about the loan. The loan is not for flexing, actually. The loan is not for flexing. It's an ad loan. Ad loan. The loan is meant to run ads with it. Ads. It could be Facebook ads. It could be Instagram ad. It could be X ad. It could be LinkedIn ad. Whatever ad you want to run, Sylvastar Residences will provide you with this interest-free loan, interest-free ad loan for you to enable you run these ads. That's what that's what the loan is meant for. Emmanuel Carfor, I hope this is clear. That's what the ad is. That's what the loan is meant for. And only those on the premium package, on the premium tier, who are our best sellers, will have access to this loan. Okay, Daniel. Okay, let me start with Timothy. Timothy said Please, can I put all products on my GG account? You can advertise on whatever platform you want to advertise on. You can advertise on whatever platform you want to advertise on. Explore all platforms you can. Daniel is saying, how does the new land reform, Daniel, how does the new land reform affect the development of this estate, especially those you've not started developing in case a client asks? Now, that is something we are taking very serious. Yes, we are making moves to ensure that nothing affects our estate. Yes, nothing. In fact, we've made moves already to ensure that nothing affects our estate. We are going by what is expected of us to do, so we don't have any encumbrances, any case of litigation, whatever, on any of our estates. We are abiding by whatever rule that is being placed, so nothing is going to affect us. All our papers and documents are intact. Please let me point out that fact. All our papers and documents are intact. Very, very intact. Yes. So we are not going to be affected negatively with this. Instead, we are going to be positively affected with it. I hope this is clear, Daniel. The next one, please kindly explain the commission part again. Yes. For the commission part, like I say, we have two tiers. We have the basic and the premium tiers. Those on the basic tier will earn 6% commission on our lands, our estate lands. For building, both the basic and the premium tiers will earn 5% for buildings. But for land sale, those on the basic tier will earn 6% commission on sales of land, while those on land. I hope this is clear. Emmanuel. Emmanuel, I hope this is clear. Any other question? Any other question? Okay, thank you, Emmanuel. This is clear. Any other question, please? Any other question? Any other question? Any other question? Okay, I think we don't have any more questions. So, Martin, you can take over. Over to you.
Okay, I think something just came up now.
Yes, I'm seeing a
Yes, you
question
explained
from
that.
Daniel.
Yeah, you explained that.
Let me answer Daniel. Let me quickly answer Daniel. Daniel said, okay, the other part has to do with the 2 years development ultimatum. Do you mention land banking? Yes, 2 years. 2 years ultimatum to start development. Yes. As we speak to you, that same land for land banking that I mentioned earlier, as I speak to you, we started development there. We have started development here already. We have done fencing for that estate. We've done the fencing. We are even encouraging people to start up. When we talk about improvement on land development, anything you do on land, any improvement you do on land, development has taken place. Let me make that clear. Whatever improvement you do on land, development has taken place. So we're even encouraging people to start up something, in as much as they want to do land banking. We're encouraging people to start up something at the site. It could be DPC, it could be fencing, it could be anything. Let improvement be on that land. So I hope that is clear, Daniel. Okay, I hear people say if you buy a land and you don't develop in 2 years, the land will be taken away from you. Please explain. Yes, there's a timeline for development. Just like Daniel clearly highlighted, there's a timeline for development, which is the 2 years timeline for development. If you don't develop within this timeline, your land gets revoked. So you have to actually reapply again for approval. So you have to, develop that land within this timeline so it doesn't get affected, doesn't get revoked. I hope that is clear. Chuka. Okay, yes, I understand. So I'm just hitting Sylvastar. I know you guys are going to like this one. You people are going to like this part. And like I mentioned earlier, this is actually an ad loan. Ad loan is just to enable you to run ads, social media ads, where you can get to, have access to a wider range of clients that can actually come in as your client, as a subscriber. You understand? That's what the ad loan is meant for. I hope we are good.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. David. Sorry. Thank you very much for that informative session. So, for those who are still on the basic tier, that is those who are still on the free tier, you haven't yet subscribed to the premium tier. We are encouraging you, right? Subscribe and join the premium tier. You'll see from your screen that, a lot of privileges that are available to those on the premium tier is not available to those in the basic tier. Okay, so do yourself the favor. It pay you more. Amen. Right? So, do yourself the favor. Pay as at tonight, um the subscription for the premium tier is going to remain 20,000 naira. Okay. However, from tomorrow, unless our CEO says otherwise, from tomorrow it goes up to 50K. Okay. So you'll see that the privileges what you're getting here, it actually requires a lot, right? So please, the link, the information, all that will be sent on the group again. Take advantage of it while it is still there. So that is it from us tonight. Thank you very much for tuning in. All other questions can be dropped on the group. We will be opening the group and leaving it open till 12 midnight. Then from tomorrow, either from tonight or tomorrow morning, we'll start sending the property listings so you can start sharing and start posting. For those on the premium tier and all that, we'll be giving you further directives as to how to progress with your training, your learning process, and all that from between tonight and tomorrow as well. Latest on Monday, learning starts. Okay. Thank you very much once again. Good night. Make use of what you have. Okay, because what you have is plenty. Cheers.